How's everybody doing? What's up, Henry? Russo's in. What's up, Russo? Did I know gaming music is really good for studying? I did. I've been like listening to Zelda music for like ever when I'm just feeling like cozy. Like today, it's like a little rainy out for me. It's super cozy. I'm probably gonna make some like tea later. I'm gonna watch some Netflix. It's gonna be, dude, my Friday is looking really good. Yeah, what's up, Russo? I'm gonna just start by just a little dude. So how are you guys doing? How you guys doing on your Friday? I can't wait. I mean, dude, I have to work tomorrow just a little bit in the morning, but I'm so pumped. Dude, you did well on the geo test? Is that geo as in like geometry, or is that like geo as in like geometry? Yeah, claps. Good job, dude. You did it. I'll do a little happy guy for you. He'll be like, this guy will be wearing like a straw hat, having a good time. So yeah, it's Friday, bros. Casual Friday. I thought about just playing Call of Duty on the stream, but I was like, no, you guys deserve some studying, not just me doing whatever I want. Geometry, nice, dude. Was this the one with all of those like crazy triangle questions with like the median of one triangle and like, I don't know, were you guys doing geometric mean and stuff like that? That was crazy. Somebody let a boss in. What a time to be alive, bro. Vena, I could draw Vena. What would Vena look like? I don't know, something like this. Like we got like something like this going on. Got a big brain. Like that. There we go. That's looking good. This is looking kind of like a Vena right now. Kind of a little bit like that. They're really tall like this, I guess. I guess you're like super tall. You got big brain. That's what I was going for on that. This could be Vena. That's, by the way, that's as close to lifelike as you guys can get. Rusum, I got you, bro. Let's see what Rusum would be like. I feel like Rusum. I mean, and this is just, you know, going on guesswork, because I feel like you got some like shades on or something. Looking really cool. Got your shades on. I don't know why you look like this, but you do, my guy. This is let's say you're just foots on something, and then you're just you're having a good time. You're just chilling. Draw your profile pic. I can draw that, Henry. Let me get that. We will get to studying in a little bit, guys. Don't worry. But it's just casual Friday. Let me throw on. I wish I had my my filling tracks. Hold on. Let me grab those actually. No, I guess it's not that. Oh, it'd be like a playlist, right? Oh, I forget. I forget how I did this. Here it is. All right, so cool. Let's just get this going on here. All right. So, Henry, I got you, my guy. It's getting a little crowded up here, but no problem. We'll do like a shelf or something. All right, so you're like this banana. You're like a banana, Henry. There we go. It's looking like a banana. All right, that's you. Now, do you have shades? I'm trying to get as close to lifelike as possible. No, you don't. But you got a hand like this, and a hand like that, and you got like an eye that's like off the side of your head like that. That's pretty good. You got your Air Force Ones. There we go. Oh yeah, that's gruesome. All right, chill. So you're only 5 feet. Well, if you're only 5 feet, what does it say about this guy? Rusum's like 4 feet if you're 5 feet. Oh yeah, Russo, I gotta draw you. I can't really see your profile pic, so I can just kind of do my best, my guy, and that's really all you can answer for. A boss, you're 5'10"? That's nice, man. That's really tall, isn't that? All right, so I think this is what DJ Russo looks like. Oh no, this is getting really bad. But it's like a shield or something over here. There we go. That's looking nice. You have like a muffin head. Everybody loves a little muffin head. It's the best part of the muffin is the muffin top. There you go. That's Russo. All right, chill. Introvert? You need to be drawn? All right, I can definitely draw introvert. I know introvert from the stream, so I can definitely draw that. Welcome to the stream, everybody. This is Casual Friday. We're just getting everybody assembled onto the page, really quick. Okay, so this is going to be all right. This is just gonna have to happen. There we go. Okay, this is gonna be introvert here. Oh man, that's horrible looking. I'm so sorry, but you have beautiful hair. So look at that. You're like in the breeze. You're like flying. You know what I mean? Just absolutely beautiful. One of your eyes has a pupil. The other doesn't. That's introvert right there. I guess I should label that. Introvert. All right, chill. So there you go. You look good. Yeah, you look really good. There's introvert. We got Venna over there. I feel like you need a hat, Venna. I might come back to you in a minute. Rusum, obviously. Flexing. Henry without a mouth. And Russo. Looks like a putty man. Alright, so there you guys go. You guys look really good. You guys are, oh, Rusum, you're 6 feet? Well, bro, this is like it's, you know, perspective. You're closer to no, you're farther away from the camera, where Venna's really close to the camera. That's just how it works. Okay, that was you today with the wind? Yeah. I feel like everybody came out really good except for Russo. I mean, obviously you're beautiful, Russo. Don't let anybody tell you you're not, but yeah, that's the whole gang's here, bro. The whole gang is here. I can give you like a sweatband or something. There you go. Maybe some hair coming out of there. Yeah, that's looking Got like a little bit of bangs going on. There you go. Everyone's looking like a Venna. Why don't I have hairs? You have hairs now. So, okay, everybody's squared away. I think everybody's here. I didn't get a boss in there, but somebody let him into his apartment. He's locked out. You gotta parkour that thing, my guy. You gotta parkour it up to the roof. Not a big deal. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, casual Friday, guys. Which means I didn't prep any. Which means no, that doesn't mean I didn't prep. I did prep anything. It's gonna be a great stream today, guys. It's gonna be really good. But just really quickly, is there anything that you guys want to work on, or anything that you guys have lingering questions about? Because of course I can go into some grammar. Of course I can go into some math. But I'm interested. What do you guys need? What do you guys need for your brains? What do your brains need in order to expand? By the way, I had 2 pens explode on me just this yesterday, and it was, I think I got it all off. But yeah, I've definitely gone through some pens on this channel, that's for sure. Okay, let me get something to drink real quick, and then we'll jump into it. Venna, you want to work on Trig? We can do that. You need a mental refresh. What do you mean? Like a mental refresh as in like you need like to like go on a vacation, or like you need to a mental review, like a review of the information? Okay, I can think of a trig problem that I think would be hard. I'm interested to see if you guys can get it. So let me get a piece of paper going here. Dude, we've been through like so many pages already this week. Stress relief. Yeah. Dude, for sure, man. You have to balance out the brain. Like, you can't just... It's just like a muscle. If every morning and all day, all I was doing was running, my legs would get tired, and eventually one day I would need to take a day off. The same thing with your brain. The only thing in your entire body, the only muscle that doesn't really need a rest is your heart. That's the only muscle that never needs a rest. Isn't that interesting? I mean, I guess it does need a rest, but it never stops. It's kind of crazy like that. Alright, let me get a trig problem whipped up here. Statistics? We could do statistics. They're just kind of hard problems to write, just because a lot of them, at least for the SAT, are a lot of like longer kind of like word problem type things. But let me get a trig problem going really quick. Do you still need help in quadratics? I don't know. I could give you guys a really hard quadratic problem, but I have a feeling you guys would crush up on it really hard. Graphing? Yeah, we could do graphing of, quad. I know we have not gone through graphing of quadratic equations. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a little bit of trig. We'll do a little bit of graphing quadratic equations. Do I have my Desmos up? Nope. I thought I did. Hold on. There it is. All right. There's the Desmos. Okay, I got Desmos up. I don't want to do it since I will do it in class someday. Yeah, well, you will do it in class, but I mean, then at least you won't have to learn it, you know what I mean? And plus, for other people on the stream, I think there might be some people here studying for the SAT. I mean, it's like the title of my video, but I know it's a transition between SHSAT and SAT. I get it. All right, so let me give a trig problem going up here really quick, and then we'll pop into graphing quadratics. What's up, Tony? All right. I got a trig problem for you. You guys have not done circle in a while. That is very true. Oh, what's up, Rachel? Sorry, I get lost. I get lost in the sauce when I'm making these problems, bros. Cause I'm on like meta levels. I'm like, first, what's the concept? What can I add to that concept? What can I try to use to trick you guys? Keep in mind that these standardized tests, they're just grown adults spending 40 hours a day or 40 hours a week figuring out how to trick you guys. Okay. Thank you, music. That was good. We don't need you anymore. See you later. All right, so I don't know why it's still playing. Hold on. All right, there it is. Alrighty. No, I don't want to remove them. It would be CAT college admissions test, created by some dude in the 1900s. Bro, have you ever looked at these old like college application forms? They have like simple algebra on them. It's like 4x plus 18 equals 27. It's like that. It's kind of funny. I think TB's does one where she does like an old 1900s college application test, and some of the stuff is like really like easy, and other stuff is like, what? You're expected to know that? All right, bruh. First question. Oh, dude, I do ACT real good. Yeah, I'm actually tutoring a couple people currently on the ACT. It's a hard test, but it's easy when you have a Sherpa like me. I'm a Sherpa guiding you to the top of the mountain. That is the ACT in that case. All right, so clock's on, minute and a half. We got an interesting problem here. I kind of love this problem. I think it's really hard. I think it's really, really hard. So smash that like if you think this problem is super hard. And if you think this problem is super easy, make sure you definitely smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. And yeah. Dude, I also picked up a new student recently on the teacher's test. The test that you have to take to become to go to school to be a teacher. Yeah, exactly, introvert. Yeah, have we actually, to be fair, I don't think we've done this problem before, but if you watched my video I just released, I spent forever making it. It got like 30 views. I spent like more, I don't want to say how many hours I spent making it, but way too long. It's about trig, and one of the problems in the video is like this. Yeah, I'm just doing YouTuber stuff. That's funny, Rachel. You cracked me up. All right, so we got the first answer coming in here. We got B with Rusum here. Nice, bro. And you could definitely use a calculator for this if, you're so inclined. But interesting. It's an interesting problem. It's not one, it's like you can't really like, I guess you could be smart and figure it out, but it's not like introvert, thanks, man. That's gonna be the best super chat. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, but I do it for you guys. I do it for you. I know people say, Tyler, you do it for the fame. You got 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, exactly, Rachel. You got 1,000 subscribers. You've made it, bro. You've absolutely made it. The fame has gone to your head. And I say, no. The fame has not gone to my head. I am keeping it humble here. What is it, like 10 people on the stream? 9 people on the stream? Yeah. Okay, so we got the answers coming in. I think that's enough time. The bandwagon is strong with this one, but we're going to go over it, so don't trip. Don't trip. It's going to be okay. And let me get rid of this brown. This is like killing my vibe here. Yeah, the white's nice and crisp there. All right, bro. So let's go over this. Let's talk about it at the very least. A lot of people on C. Let's talk about triangles. Let's do it. Let's talk about triangles, guys. Believe it or not, tune in. We're talking about triangles. All right, so I'm gonna draw a couple. because I'm going to need to explain a couple different things to you guys. This is, I think, why is my answer on B? Oh, have I been putting everybody on C that should be on B? All right. Okay. Hold on. That's because I normally do A, B, C, D, but I was like trying to switch it up this time. You're the only one that said B. Okay, Rusum said B. I'm so sorry, guys. That's, that was on me. Russo is on C, Vena is on C, and Shad is on C. Okay, that's on me. That's on me. The answers are locked in. Oh, you got an ad? Well, that's nice. That's good news, Rachel. You got an ad that's sick. Definitely click on it. Click on it a couple times. No, that's fine. Click out of the ad as fast as possible. I'm even considering turning the ad, the monetization off, just because it's like, pennies, it's like barely anything with the amount of traffic I get. All right, so now we're locked in. Rusum is holding down B. The what do they call that? The triumvirate, which is a great word. Triumvirate is locking down C. So let's talk about this, and let's talk about the nature of tan. So let's first look at a very kind of common right triangle, the 3, 4, 5 triangle. And let's assume that that's our theta up in here. Now we know that tan is TOA, which is opposite over adjacent, right? So let's plug this in, or let's plug this theta into this equation. It'd be the tan OA 3 over 4 equals 1 over 3 over 4. And you can already tell that we're about to have some pretty big problems here, because 3 over 4 needs to equal 1 times 4 over 3, because when you divide, you flip them. So right now this doesn't work, because 3 over 4 does not equal 4 over 3. Thanks, Rachel. I appreciate it. And you deserve a Shiba one day, Rachel. You'll get it. You will achieve your dreams one day, but you just got to work hard. You know what I mean? So that triangle's busted. We can tell for a fact that if this side is different than this side, this will never work. This will never work. The only way, because eventually this tan, whatever fraction it is going to be flipped. So when is it true that a flipped fraction is equal to another fraction? Well, when the fraction is just 1, when it's the same thing, right? So let's look at this triangle. Let's do a quick 45, 45, 90 triangle, a little XX, XRAD 2 for all the super fans of 45, 45, 90 triangles. All the super fans spamming my inbox with different pictures of 45, 45, 90 triangles. Now is your time. Here's the triangle. Now, if we take the tan of this theta up in there, it's going to be 1 over 1. And then it's going to equal 1 over 1 over 1. So that's it, bruh. That's it. The only way that the tan of one angle will equal the reciprocal tan of the same angle is if the two angles are the same. Wait, so whenever we are doing a trig problem, we should substitute it so we get a better idea, especially if you start out right. Yeah, that is like a backdoor way to like understand it. So yeah, in a problem like this, like when I want to explain it, I'm going to build out triangles. In the future, you can just say, oh, this is O, and this is going to be A-O, because it's the reciprocal. So when is O over A equal to A over O? That type of thing. Oh, when this is 2 and that's 2 and that's 2, it's when A and O are the same value. You know what I mean? Because eventually if you cross multiply that, you'll get AA equals OO. And the only time A squared equals O squared is when A and O are the exact same value. So we know that the two side lengths have to be the exact same value. Absolute savages. Because the answer here is 45. Legendary performance. Very, very nice. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap to Russo, Shad, and Vena for crushing up on that. That is very nice. It's very nice. Hard problem. Keep in mind, bros, that to get into college, you need 1/3 good grades, 1/3 like whatever your life is, like do you volunteer? Have you overcome, you know what I mean? Like what's your personal story? And the third thing they look at is your standardized tests. This is probably one of the hardest problems that you'll get in a standardized test, or at least for the SAT. So for you three, absolute crush. Rusum, you're skipping leg day, bro, and it's showing off, bro. You're skipping leg day. You're looking cool. But you gotta put in the work, Rusum. I know you can do it, my guy. I know you can do it. Let's clap for everybody who played. If I had participation trophies, everybody would be getting one. I would give participation trophies to everybody. All right, so let me see. You guys talk about graphing quadratics. So I kind of want to do a quick review of graphing of the quadratics. Really quick, just to kind of show you guys some concepts that get tested, because there are problems where they'll like straight up show you like 4 graphs and they'll say, what is the graph of this? Dude, you're skipping so many leg days. I know you can't do it. You know, your whole body is one unit. You know what I'm saying? So let me just talk very briefly about graphing quadratics, and then we'll go into how to recognize them without using a graph or whatever. Dude, I agree, Rusum. That's awesome, bro. Participation trophies are for queeklings. Yes, I completely agree. I personally don't like participation trophies. I think it's like just participating is enough. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let me get into the Desmos click. So this is Desmos. If you guys are not familiar with it already, it would be wise to start getting familiar with this, just because this will be your life when you get into more advanced maths. So let's briefly kind of talk about just build our way up. So that's our first line. Lost me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Rachel, you got to get back into form. You're a little rusty, but that's okay. So we're looking at a line like this. This is going to go through all the major integers, 1, 1, 2, 2, because x equals y. Right? So what a quadratic is, and what we're going to be working on for most of the day, is this. So we got an x squared, right? And the right side of this x squared, graph, that makes sense, dude, because yeah, if x is 2, y is going to be 4, right? That makes so much sense. But rather than just going downwards, like going in this area, going in this area down here, y can never be negative, right? It can never be negative. So even if x is -2, y is going to be 4. Okay, so just be feeling that, right? Starting what year do the colleges look at the standardized test grade? Well, generally you take your standardized tests junior year. So that's when they're going to start looking at them. I've had some sophomores approach me for some tutoring before they take their test, because if they have, different circumstances, be it that they're athletes or whatever. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, if you start studying freshman, sophomore year, I mean, just kind of casually studying, that's kind of the best way to do it. Because, bros, it's a lot of information. Like, my channel has all the information for the SHSAT, like 100 plus videos. To do the SAT it's gonna be my entire winter, basically. All right, so back in action. One quick thing I do want to just point out: notice how x, can be negative, but y can't be negative. But bruh, we changed this to a 3, and then the parabola doesn't go back up. That's when the parabola mirrors and goes down, because I mean, obviously, if x is negative, y has the potential to be negative too. But that's a different day. We are going to be working on the quadratics. So generally with quadratics, you're going to be getting it in one of two forms. You're going to be getting it in standard form, something like this. Right? So that's like a normal kind of graphing. And standard form is nice because we can FOIL this, right? This is the same thing as saying y equals x plus 3, x plus 4, right? And so that really helps us, because these two lines are the exact same, and so mathematically we can figure it out. We know the roots are here and here. Another way that they represent is in vertex form, which is y equals x what is it? X minus, oh, no. What would it be? It's not X minus 3 plus 4. Yeah, that's wrong. That's squared up in here. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Why is this not? Why is this not? Oh, that's because it's not the vertex. I'm not using the vertex. Doy. The vertex for this is negative 3.5, negative 0.25. All right, 0.25. That would be positive. And then 3.5. Something like that. And then it'd be negative 3.5. What? Why are you not working out? Hold on. Why? I want this to be the vertex. Hold on. Negative 3.5, so that would be positive. So I do think it is. I'm putting the square in the wrong place. I'm like totally forgot how to do this. And then minus the negative, what is it? So it'd be plus. Where are you? Okay, so no friends. All right, so we're not going to go into vertex form today, obviously, but I do want to talk about the form of how to tell where a graph is. So where's the Desmos here? Cool. So if you're given a equation in this form here, right? So two big things that you need to keep in mind to be able to graph a quadratic statement is this. You need to know, hold on. You need to know this equation, last piece of paper on this thing, the vertex. Negative b over 2a. Okay, and you need to know what the roots are quadratically. So obviously you can just factor to get the roots, but all right, chill. So this is the key for you to be able to figure out what the graph would potentially look like for an equation. And this is based off of the y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, cool. So the other form that you could see them in, this is what's considered standard form. The other form that you could see this in, potentially, is in vertex form. And we are going to go into it. I feel like I need to explain it. And it's y equals a x minus h squared plus k. Okay, so these are the two forms that you might see them in. We're going to talk about this form right now because a lot of time with identifying quadratics, they put equations in that form. So if you're not familiar with that or if you've never seen it before, that's what that is. So Rusum, that's actually, yeah, a really good point. Negative b over 2a is the axis of symmetry, my guy, because what this gives you is the x of the vertex. That gives you the x value of the vertex. And the vertex is like this right here. So if you were to draw a line, the vertex would also be the line of symmetry. Yeah, Tejas has got it in the chat. Yeah, so that's how that goes down, and that's how that works. Yeah. So let me see. Yeah. So I could like write up equations, and you could you could see how it affects the graph. And so that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to put it in a couple different forms. So the first, we have that, and we could find it. But what if we caught our graph in something like this? Boom. So here is our vertex form for an equation, right? And keep in mind, look at this in here, right? Like this gives us some information for sure. So since this is vertex form, we know that 4 is going to be the x value of the vertex. We know that 2 is going to be the y value for the vertex. And yeah, that's exactly where that is. So both of these graphs are quadratic. Both of them can be switched. You can change the form back and forth. And that's one thing I'm going to show you how to do it. I'll see you, Tejas. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to move back and forth between vertex form and standardized form. Only because vertex form sometimes is just asked for. Like they'll give you the standardized version and they'll say which equation shows the vertex of, you know, whatever. So the vertex is the point which has an x and y value. Yeah, actually, Gruesome, yeah, you're 100% right, my guy. Yeah, you're 100% right. So when I say find the vertex, really, I mean the x value of the vertex. But that's kind of the first step into this. So let me show you guys how you would change it. So for example, let's look at that first equation that I couldn't do in my head, but I can do now that we're doing this. So here's our equation, and we want to change it to vertex form. This is going to be a pain to change the vertex form. Like, seriously going to be a pain. It's going to be such a pain, but we're going to do it. So the first thing you got to do is move this 12 over to this side. X squared plus 7x equals y minus 12. Great. So now we need to make this a perfect square because, see, it's x minus something squared. So this is 3.5 and 3.5. So we have to do 3.5 and 3.5 squared. So 3.5 and 3.5 squared. This is so much fun. 5, 20, 15, 17. Okay, 0, 15, 9, 10, 5, 2, 1, 2, 1. All right, cool. 12.125. So x squared plus 7x plus 12.125 equals y minus 12 plus 12.125. So now we can actually factor this, and this will be x plus 3.5 squared equals y plus 0.25. So we bring the 0.25 over to the other side. X plus 3.5 squared minus 0.25 equals y. This line of math and this line of math here are the exact same thing. These two boxes are the exact same equation. So just keep that in mind, that they may present to you quadratic equations in either form. So now that I've done it out and wasn't doing it in my head, I can actually be vindicated here. I can be vindicated with my with my vertex form that I so horribly messed up earlier. It just took me a minute, bros. Sometimes, you know, sometimes your brain needs to warm up a little bit. It is December. But dude, I gotta tell you, it has been so busy tutoring wise, like nonstop. So yeah. Oh, it's minus. Thank gosh. All right. Yay. Same equation. Those are the exact same equation. What's up, Nazir? So she says it's easy for her. Oh, that's good advice. It's like, oh, I'm having this relationship problems. What do I do? And the person's like, oh, dude, relationship problems? That's easy. You're like, what? Like, you go to someone for advice and they're like, nah, that's easy. Don't worry about it. I think that's kind of funny, actually. It's like, dude, that's easy. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know it was easy. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll definitely do it really easily next time. All right, so let's just kind of do an example really quick on how to go from vertex form to standardized form, back and forth. But if you guys get it in vertex form, you guys are cake. Like, if you're given a graph in vertex form, basically what they're saying to you is, I'm telling you exactly where the vertex is. It's going to be at negative 3.5, negative 0.25, and boom, there it is. Super easy. Whereas this form, it's really easy to find the roots, these two guys here. And even if you look at Desmos, like what do they highlight? What is like the important information for a parabola? Well, obviously now all these weird points are highlighted. But these three major points, the roots and the vertex. If you have the roots and the vertex, don't worry about anything else. Like, it's fine. You can get by with anything else. Yeah, dude. Hey, dude, next time it'll be easy. Okay. So you guys saw how to do vertex form. Guys, it's easy, so don't worry about it. I'm gonna give you guys an example of a question. And I'll give you guys like answer choices and stuff, so it will be a little bit more intense, and it will be an SAT style question, so it will be something you guys will be seeing to get into college. So let me just do the be right back screen really quick, and I will be right back. All right. Okay. So, dude, you just got an ad for Princeton Review? Ah! Really? AI-driven personalized practice drills? I'm getting BTFO'd on my own channel. It's like, they just bought advertisement. They're like, I'll just put it on his channel. Whatever, bro. You should do Princeton Review. Honestly, if you guys need like on the down low on the test prep companies, I got the down low on the test prep companies. Let's just say that. Let's just say that I've worked for a couple test prep companies, big, small, and I kind of know the difference. You know what I mean? All right, so let's go. Let's go into the problem here. Great problem. I'd high five myself if it meant anything. But here we go. This is our problem. I'm gonna give you guys like a minute and a half to 3 minutes to do this. Let's go. And I got answer choices. Guys, I'm spoiling you. Do you think that AI-driven personalized practice drill will give you answer choices? I don't think so. I don't think the AI is powerful enough to do this yet. That's so funny. Can I have some advice? Yeah, what's up? Oh man, I got all these problems. My life is so crazy, I can't figure it out. Oh yeah, definitely. Those are easy though, so don't worry about it. All right, so Venna's first in. Venna's been an absolute savage on the beast on the stream recently. I got to say, same thing with Rusum. You guys have been showing up large. That's why you got your portraits. Shad, OG, nice. None of these answers are in Vertex Form. I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, that's not what the question's asking, though. The question isn't asking which one of these is in Vertex Form. It's which equation shows the vertex of the line. So Russo's in it too. All right, so you guys are absolutely crushing this problem, which is great. I mean, awesome to see, because this is a problem type from the SAT. Bros, I went through the entire publicly available library of SAT tests. Like, no lie, I went through, right now I have 8 SAT tests, and I categorized every single question. Every single question I categorized. So these questions that I'm giving you guys are actually SAT. This isn't just me like, throwing problems at you. Okay, so let's go over this because I think most of the chat's already in on this. So let's talk about it. To put this into vertex form, we need to get a squared, right? But I'm actually not going to do that. I'm not going to waste my time doing that. I'm just going to find out what the x value of the vertex is. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. So we know it's going to be a negative b over 2a. We know that b is 2. We know that a is 1. So the x value of the vertex is 1. We can then plug that 1 into this. Let me turn this clock off. So it'd be 1 plus 2 minus 8. 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2, which is 3, minus 8 is a negative 5. What? What? The rage. So, okay, I guess that is where the, oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, all right, so hold on a second. Where did my work go so wrong? Where did it go wrong? I don't think it did. Where did it go wrong, bros? Where did it go wrong? All right, hold on. Desmos to the rescue. Here we go. A keen eye for graphing always helps. All right, so we have our equation here. So that's going to be go back. An x squared plus a 2x minus 8 equals y. That's our beautiful line right in here. And I was right. It is negative 9 on the drip. So what went wrong? What went wrong, bros? That's my question to you. That's 1 plus 2. That's 3. That's minus 8. That's minus 5. Bros, what is going on? Oh, because it's a negative 1. Bruh, dude, why has my chat not caught me on that yet? Why has my chat not caught me on this yet? All right, so if you get to 2K, can you make a workbook and sell it on Amazon or others? Yes, I am actually currently working on a workbook for the SHSAT, but I mean, I could put together a workbook for other tests. All right, so really quick, I got to call myself out. That was bad. That was bad, Tyler. That is an A minus, of course. Okay, so that is a negative 1. I'm not going insane. So that's going to be a 1 and a negative 2. So that's going to be a negative 1 minus 8, and we're going to get negative 9. Okay, I'm not insane. Neither is the chat. Very nice. So that is the fast, I mean, quote, obviously, that is a fast way to go through it. Obviously, I was testing you guys to see if you caught the minus, and Venna did. Very good. But I'm going to show you how to take it into vertex form just so you can be familiar with it. Because when we get to graphing circles, you got to be kind of legit at vertex form. So let's cut into that right now, shall we? So we have x squared plus 2x minus 8 equals y. First thing we're going to do is we're going to move this 8 over the other side. So we have x squared plus 2x equals y plus 8. So we're going to try to make a perfect square here. Perfect square, like if we were to have x plus 3 and x plus 3, which is just x plus 3 squared, right? We're going to get x squared plus 6x plus 9. That's a perfect square as far as foiling goes. So we're going to try to make that here. We know that the center number needs to be 2 of the same. It's going to be 1. So this is like saying x squared plus 2x plus 1. Now we've added 1 to this side, so we also have to add 1 to this side as well. I'm going to go ahead and factor this. So we're going to get x plus 1 squared, and then we're going to get y plus 9. Then you can subtract the 9 from each side. I know, I know some people might get salty by doing that, but x plus 1 squared minus 9 equals y. That's what's up. That is the vertex form. That is what is represented here. So really nice, bros. Really good stuff. I'm very excited. Good. I don't know if I'm going to make, what should I make for my next video, by the way? I guess I should ask you guys. What should I make for my next video? Because I don't really know. I'm kind of stuck, you know, because there's so much content for the SAT that I could be doing. Like, for real. I could be doing so much content for the SAT. But at the same time, where'd my open and go? But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Should I be making like clickbaity, like how to get a 800 on the SAT, or like how I beat the SAT in an hour? Like, should I make clickbaity videos like that, or should I continue like grinding on like the actual subject matter, like what I consider to be quality like videos, like that Trig video I just released? I'm like, this is 90% of what's on the SAT for Trig. Like, this is high quality video. You know what I mean? So with statistics, Venna, that's like not really SAT. Like, what the SAT does for statistics is like so lame. Basically, they're like, a guy went to a restaurant on a Sunday and asked people if they like going to the stadium to watch football games on the weekend. Was this a proper sample size? You know, that's like what the SAT does for statistics. It's not like the third staining and this percentile of, you know, it's like they don't really go that deep into statistics at all. Let's do probability. I can do probability. I have not done a probability video, but I feel like that's really easy, Rusum. Like, you know, yeah, you got a problem with probability, dude? Nah, that's easy. Nah, dude, that's easy. Don't worry about it. I know how to do it. It's easy. So you can do it too. Ratio, I made a video on ratio already. But yeah, I can definitely make another one. Dude, by the way, look at the hold on, where'd it go? I just made, where'd it go? I just made some ratio homework for one of my students. I'm trying to locate it now. Where did it go? Where did I put it? That's so funny you bring that up. Wait, is this it? Yeah. Yeah, dude, I just did a ratio. This is for, yeah, look at this. Pretty nice. Some good drawings on the homework. You know, I like to keep it fresh. This is a good one, but these are the type of problems that you guys would absolutely destroy, honestly. If you guys like had to do this really hard algebra, I could do that. Like the hardest kind of algebra things. Yeah, I could do that, but I mean, really, I think the hardest move is in algebra, is probably something like this. Let me actually show you guys what I think the hardest algebraic proofs. Yeah, thanks, JK. Thanks, Venna. You know, we should just do age games on this channel. That's all we're going to do for the rest of the time. All we're going to do is just age games, nonstop. But like a problem like this, very classic SAT problem. Oh, whoops, I did that wrong. So it'd be like G equals X over X plus R, and then they ask you to solve for X. So I guess it's more of a demand than a question. So that's a exclamation point. So I guess, Venna, this would be like the hardest, quote, hardest kind of the art of algebra. Yeah, bros. Dude, so X is just a number, bro. And, you know, you got to ask yourself, you know, what added to, you know, 1 is going to equal 4, right? Anything other than age games? Yeah, okay. I mean, honestly, age games are in the past. We're calling them system of equations now. You guys have grown up. You guys have become young adults, and so we're calling them systems of equations problems now. Age games, that's in the past. We don't need age games anymore. But yeah, this is, I think, kind of the hardest, quote, hardest algebra in the SAT. Does anyone have an answer for this one, by the way? I know it looks simple. I know you guys are probably I think I just got a comment roasting me. That's so funny. Hold on. I'm gonna open this up. Yeah. Yep. That's so funny. I love when people watch my videos and they comment. Literally, a girl just commented right now. This is so easy. Hold on. Let me see if I can find which video that was on. Yeah, it's so hard. It took me an entire minute to do. Yeah, this girl's like flexing how good she is. I'm like, okay. I mean, good. I mean, yeah. I mean, some people just know how to do it already. Is there any scatter plots on the SAT? Yeah, bro. There are. You have to look at a scatter plot and you have to decide if there is a positive, negative, or no correlation. Something like, what's up, Zach? So like that is like, oh, you know, this scatter plot has a positive correlation. Know what I'm saying? But like a scatter plot like this has no correlation, positive correlation. That's about as steep as the SAT gets with, you know, scatter plots and stuff like that. Yeah, dude. I know. Did you see that too? Yeah, she's like, it was like the 3 hardest SHSAT problems, and she's like, oh yeah, well it took me a minute. It's like, oh, dude, I actually get a fair amount of that type of stuff. I actually think it's really funny. I welcome that type of attitude. You know, it's like, okay. All right. So really quick, I just want to go through this one just because this is really slick. So the first thing you have to do is multiply both sides by x plus r. Yeah, scatter plots are easy for the SAT, dude. Don't worry about that. But bro, if you can get like an elite score on the SAT, that's 1/3 of your college application. So if you want to go to college and you crush the SAT, then you're looking really good, really, really good. So first thing is this x plus r. That's an x plus r, x plus r. So what we end up getting is gx plus r equals x. Of course, gx plus rg equals x. And this is where a lot of people get tripped. They don't really know what to do with this information, but you kind of have to move this gx to the other side. We got rg equals x minus gx, and this is the step. Yeah, we will do systems of equations that have nothing to do with age. Marbles, probably. Yeah, so this is the step most people kind of flip out on, but just factor out an x from the right side, and what you get is this 1 minus g all times x. Then you just, you know, then you divide by 1 minus g, you end up with rg over 1 minus g equals x. And that's, as far as algebra goes, that is like the most complex stuff that you're going to have to be able to do on the SAT. But otherwise, bro, it's like fringe concepts. That's what's going to get you, these like fringe concepts where they're like, okay, graph this circle. Do you remember how to do that? Oh, okay, like convert this unit. Do you remember how to do that? Oh, you know, like, you know, reduce this radical. It's like things like that where the SHSAT tries to trick you a lot. The SAT is definitely a lot of trickery, but nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy at all, bro. So yeah, is it true that a squared minus b squared? Okay, so to answer your question, Russo, yes, that is true. A squared plus b, or a squared minus b squared equals a plus b, a minus b. That makes sense. Will that save you a lot of time on the SAT? I mean, that might save you, if you knew that might save you an additional minute or 30 seconds. But I mean, that's like, I would just definitely make sure you have that information in your back pocket. You know what I mean? All right, bros. So, dude, I'm kind of liking these casual streams, you know, 6 to 10 people. It's kind of fun, man. I'm kind of digging it. So I'm going to keep doing it. Definitely tell your friends about this channel if you are feeling so obliged. I'm trying to grow it, and I don't think YouTube is like recommending my channel anymore. What video is that girl in? The 3 hardest SHSAT problems. That one. But don't troll her or whatever, you know. Who knows? She's probably, you know, sometimes it's like, you know, it's like people get a little, you know, bit cocky about their, you know, big brain. And yeah, it just happens, man. That's all I can really say. But yeah, the gang is all here for the stream today. What a casual Friday. What a time to be alive. I think I'm gonna save this. Yeah, it's an iconic ending, Shad. Shad knows what's going on. Shad's been in the chat. Shad knows. He's a veteran. He's a grizzled veteran. Have you guys seen that meme, like Punished, and then you put somebody's name? Like Punished Shad, and it's like Shad, but he's all grizzled, and he's like old, and he has like an eye patch on. He's got like scars. That's like, what a time to be alive, man. That's like Shad. He's like Punished Shad. You know, he's like, he's been through it. You know, he's a crafty veteran. Rusum knows what I'm talking about. All right, bros. So I'm gonna get out of here. This is definitely my time to get out of here and start to enjoy my weekend. You guys should enjoy your weekend too. Definitely make sure you're taking the time to relax and, you know, just kick back, watch some Tyler Tutor videos and smash that like button on. No, I'm kidding. Don't study unless you have to. Enjoy yourself. Go outside while it's still decent before the winter really hits. It's supposed to rain later this week, so you know how that is. All right, bros. Really good stuff today. Casual Friday. What a time to be alive. See you later, guys. Take it easy. Enjoy your weekends, and I will be back on Monday. Yeah. See ya.